Hi, this will be a mobility follow along that covers your whole body with some activations for your rotator cuff as well as your ankle. The only supplies that you'll need will be a circle band, a mini loop circle band of your choice, and will be mostly seated for this sequence. For now, go ahead and set your band to the side. And we'll start really simply with some head rolls. So chin's going to come to your chest, go to the side, back, and around. Moving slowly here. Notice if anything is crunchy and needs a little bit more space. Remember, we're just warming up, so you don't need to push really hard at the beginning. And go ahead and change directions. And one more roll here. And come back to center. Next, we'll come into a cat-cow, starting by rounding forward, shoulder blades apart, chin to your chest. Open up, hands come back, lift your chest, lift your chin. And exhale, round forward. I'll let you follow your own breath here. Take it in your own time. If I'm going faster or slower than you want, just go to the pace that feels good right now. One more here. Big. Exhaling to round. Inhaling up. And then we'll come back to a neutral spine. Take your right hand to your left knee, your left hand behind you, either on your hip or on your chair. You'll sit up tall, twist from your navel to look over your left shoulder. Breathing slowly into your stomach. Your next inhale, come back to center and switch. Left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you, sit up tall and twist. Deep breath into your stomach and exhale from your stomach. On your next inhale, go ahead and come back to center. Right arm is going to come up and over your body, stretching into your side. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, other hand. Left arm up and over. Shoulder stays away from your ear. Inhale back to center. Both arms come up. Grab one wrist. Pulls you up and over to the side. Inhale back to center. Grab your other wrist. Up and over to the side. Inhale brings you back to center. Next thing you'll do, I'll turn to the side so you can see me, is a chest stretch. So here you're just going to go behind you, grab maybe your hands, your wrists, your forearms. The purpose of what we're trying to do is find a position that allows you to lift your chest, get a stretch in your chest and your shoulders across the front of your body. You can lift your chin if that feels good. Breathe deeply. It's easy to hold your breath and tense up when you're trying to stretch. And exhale, release. Bring your hands in front of you. Interlace your fingers. Push your shoulders down, away from your ears, and apart. Inhale. Arms behind you. Find whatever expression of your chest stretch feels good right now. Breathing deeply, finding a stretch in your chest. On your next exhale, go ahead and let that go. Come forward, chin to your chest, shoulder blades apart and down. And inhale, back to center. Next, go ahead and scoot forward onto your chair a little bit. Right ankle comes on top of your left thigh. Adjust as needed. If you're feeling a little tight, bring the foot on the ground forward. Or if you need more stretch, go ahead and lean forward here. Think you're still keeping your chest lifted. You're not rounding forward. staying lifted and pushing yourself forward as you lift your chest. Big breath in here, and big exhale out. Other side. Same thing, make any adjustments that you need to, and find whatever position feels good right now. On your next inhale, go ahead and come back to center. Release. We'll stand up from our chair and head on over to the back of it. Now, you're going to put your hands on the back of your chair. If your chair doesn't have a back, just go to a countertop or a table or something. And you're going to walk your feet back, keeping your knees a little bit soft. You will drop your chest enough that you find a stretch in your back and in your sides. Sometimes this is enough, or if you need a little bit more, you can rock from side to side, straighten and bend into your legs. We're looking for a stretch in our back primarily, and the long parts of your armpit, but you may also feel a stretch in your hamstrings. That's okay too. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, big sigh out. Good. Inhale up. Staying at the back of your chair, grab your little mini loop band for this. Loop your foot or your ankle through your band. You're going to grab onto the back of it, holding onto your chair for balance. And all you're trying to do is use your band to help you pull your heel toward your butt so that you get a stretch in the front of your leg. Take a big breath in and exhale. Go ahead and release that side and come into the other side. Loop the band around your foot or your ankle. You can keep hanging on for balance, or if you don't need it, you can also bring both hands behind you. It's really up to you. And when you're ready, release. And then go ahead and come to stand sideways for your chair. We're going to do some hip circles. So hand on your hip, other hand on the chair. Pick your leg up. Draw some circles in the air with your knee. Keep them kind of slow. It's easy to rush through this. Go ahead and change directions. Good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and come to the other side. Same thing, hand on the hip. Draw some circles in the air. Change directions. Last time. Release. And come back to sit in your chair. Grab your band. Now, we're going to be doing an activation exercise for your rotator cuff. So what you're going to do is take your mini band, you'll put it around your forearms just underneath your wrist bone. Arms are going to be straight out in front of you. Put a little bit of tension outward. Try and keep the tension there the whole time. Put your hands up like you're maybe going to do a weird dance move or asking somebody to stop. And then your left arm is going to stay where it is for now. Your right arm is going to move. Keeping tension on the band, your right hand's going to move up, out, down, and back. Up, out, down, and back. You're making kind of a little diamond shape in the air. And you're keeping your shoulders, instead of hiking them up, you're keeping them down your back, thinking that the work of this movement is happening at your back and your shoulder blade, not at your arm. Your arm's along for the ride. One more here. And other side. Right arm is going to stay still now. Left arm is going to come up, out, down, center. Up, out, down, center. Three more. Last one. And release. Go ahead and roll your shoulders around if you need it. Sometimes that could be pretty difficult. Next thing we're going to do while we give our shoulders a break is we're going to do an activation exercise for our ankles. So we're going to do this variation standing at the wall, but you can always do this seated if it's better for you. Go ahead and stand up. Make your way to the wall and just set your butt on the wall. You may need something under your feet to pad them, so if you need that, go ahead and grab it. You'll put your butt against the wall, walk your feet away from you a little bit. Your legs will be straight, but not locked. All you're going to do is pick your toes off the ground and set them back down. Up and down, up and down. Now you don't want to splay your toes out to the side like this. You want to try and keep them going straight up and down. You may also have a difference from side to side. That's okay. Now if this is too hard, if you feel like you can barely get one of your feet up off the ground, go ahead and take a seat. Do the same thing sitting in a chair. Bring your toes up and down. We'll do 3, 2, and 1. Good. Next, we'll come to the back of our chair or to the wall, doesn't matter which, and we'll do a couple of calf raises. So get situated, same thing, legs are straight but not locked. You'll come up onto your toes and lower down. You want to lower down nice and slowly. It's easy to rush. When we're doing activations and trying to mobilize things, we don't want to rush through what we're doing. If you need a little extra challenge, you can remove your hands from the chair. Two more. And last one. Great. Go ahead and take a seat. Grab your loop band, putting it just underneath your wrist bones. Arms come out. A little bit of tension on the band. Right arm's going to move first and go up, out, down, center. We'll do this 8 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, same thing on the other side. Right arm stays straight, left arm moves. Two more. Last one. And release. We won't need this again, so file that wherever you need to. We'll go ahead and go back to the wall for our raises. When you're ready, assume the position, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Heading over to the back of our chair for our calf raises, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good job. I hope that that was fun and or tolerable. And I hope you have a nice day. Stare vacantly as you try to remember what we're doing next. All right.